There we go. Alright. I like how commoners can use magic. It's specific to say can use some magic, as opposed to the fact that I seem to be able to use all magic. But, you know, whatever. Alright. Let me see. So, we should be able... Okay, everything seems to be working. Okay, there we go. Hi, Nico. Alright, so... Expansion pass has been applied. Protagonist now has an academy uniform to wear. Oh, joy. New DLC content. Okay. Now receive items near your bed. Okay. Add-on content has been distributed. It's now possible to recruit Anna. Wasn't that the secret shop person? Additional quests, battalions, outfits, paralogs, and activities. Okay. 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 That's great. Oh, okay, we're done now? Alright. Let's see what our new classes are. Hopefully, oh dear. I want the Kinshi Knight. I want a flying archer. A flying spellcaster would be okay, but I want the flying archer. Don't give me any crap like the merchant, please. I don't want to throw gold at my enemies. That's stupid. Don't do that. Don't give me that one. The first few professor levels require a lot less XP to be leveled up than the later ones. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. I have to see the cost of things. Side story. Hello. We'll come back to that. We want to see the New Game Plus first. Alright. Blah 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 stuff. No, I don't. Yes. I'm just gonna go through... Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Just go, do thing. Make thing happen. Anyway, yeah. YouTube, since I started playing this, has been throwing a lot of Fire Emblem videos at me, and I've been like, I can't watch these. I have to be very careful, but I did watch one yesterday. It was on permadeath in the Fire Emblem series, and I was like, okay, fair enough. And it was really interesting because the guy kind of had the same thoughts I did, only in far greater detail, because he's a longtime fan of the series. And he's talking about how the old Fire Emblem games, the whole game was built around permadeath for a ton of design choices. And then he specifically talked about 3 houses, and basically permadeath shouldn't even be in 3 houses was his opinion, because the whole game is built around not letting people die. Before you even bring Divine Pulse into it, like all the mechanics that the game's built around. Just admiring the battle here. Yeah, you don't get new characters in the mid to late game, and the amount of investment you put in each character means that if there's a death, it's absolutely crippling. Whereas in the previous games, if you lose somebody, yeah, it sucks, that person is dead, it's, you know, it's painful, but it doesn't really slow you down, generally, because you're always getting, you have a huge barracks full of people that are relevant. Just, this game's progression system does not play nice with permadeath.
call the Red Canyon. You'll die in it. Die! Die! You took everything that I loved!
So this was 1,000 years ago. So Rhea is 1,000 years old. Now that I've got the context for what the hell's going on here. Also, she apparently has unarmed strike and put that in her skill belt. Which seems like a terrible waste of a ability slot, but whatever. It could have been. I thought for a while that Rhea was the main character's mother. But then it turned out, no. My character's the Rhea's mother. Sort of. I don't know. It's a weird story, man.
What could have brought you here?
Just happened to have a 1,000-year-old heart of her goddess mother just lying around and just like, you know, I've just decided to stick this in this kid.
How you got in here.
Oh, the mother died during childbirth. Is that related? We don't know. Might have been. Anyway, we've seen this. We're just gonna skip along. Might as well this time. Sure, why not? You know, you haven't never actually used that knife that you carry
I've
everywhere.
seen the likes of you before. Who are you
Let's
anyway?
see. You're just gonna complain no matter what I say. Anyway, whoa. Yeah, that's completely unacceptable. What kind of name is Byleth? Okay, I want a capital H. There we go. An even more absurd name. Excellent.
Huh. You must
Oops, shit. I don't know. Here you go. Right, because they give you something on your birthday.
Wow, wonders never.
Whatever. Let's go. So this... Yeah, they just kind of drop her from the game.
Hey,
she was kind of an interesting
You having that
character, and then
dream
they
again?
just go, nope.
Massive armies clash in any
A previous game, they had a character sort of like that turns into a little dragon thing.
Gerald, what's happening?
Yeah, we don't need any of this.
Please forgive our intrusion.
We just want to get to where I can start spending New Game Plus stuff. And maybe look around and see what DLC shit is open right away. So we just got to get to that monastery. Let's see. As a woman, you can immediately recruit Sylvain. I think I missed. Let me see. There were 2 characters I failed to recruit, and at least
Let's take care
2
of those
who
thieves
died.
before they overrun the village.
I believe. So I might have lost 4 students last game. Well, seems like a lot. Shamir can be boosted to S rank. Oh, is that how they're doing it? The S rank is strictly a New Game Plus thing?
Take down the enemy.
Is there an option to just say, please skip all tutorials? No, of course not. This what I think this is, a PC game? Oh dear, we're level 1. Oh no. Everything's rank E. Fists are an E+. Well, alright then.
Stay focused.
Now, wait a minute. I can talk. You, we're going with your game this time.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Well, I thought he was not exactly an atheist.
I'll cut through.
Earth worshipper, I guess.
Ready and willing.
I will prevail. Your defeat was inevitable.
Not everything's
We'll
long as you
advance
haven't
while
completed
protecting-
side story. We'll look at side story, but we'll just let's see. You can sit in the bush.
Yes, good.
You know, if you have a New Game Plus option, the New Game Plus should by default eliminate all of the tutorials. I don't understand how game companies continue to make errors like this. I'm serious. How do game companies fail to, like, you'll still play games where they'll not let you skip cutscenes sometimes? And just things like that, I'm always left wondering, what the hell?
I must stay focused.
It almost seems like a weapon triangle. We got the spear, we got the axe, and then randomly this guy uses the bow because, you know, you're already a sword user, so can't possibly infringe on your, You know what, I'm just gonna step forward and axe this guy. Wait for me. I wish to participate in the blood sport too. Where do you find these pathetic level 1 bandits? We know from the whole rest of the game that bandits are actually extremely high-level super warriors. So where did you find these pathetic
As expected.
scrubs anyway?
Sorry, but victory is mine.
Well, I could use an item, or I could just decide, screw it, I'm keeping it.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village?
Hey, Gerald, you keep your ass back. Ah, you're such a problem. Spear at the ready. Axe
Unexpected.
at the ready.
Hey! You with the blade!
Oh, he didn't even connect. No, Gerald. Please go away, Gerald. You kill-stealing swine. I swear you only exist to piss me off. He's in the way. He's exactly in the way. So she would get herself killed there, so that's not good.
Is that all?
Just use a curved shot. Alright, there we go. Tutorial complete.
Such power dwells within.
Time for more tutorial. No. We're good.
So this, and I am also
Skip.
called.
Skip. I just say? Skip.
Hey, did you just...
No, hey, I got MVP on that one. I didn't think I would. I thought the spear guy had done more work. But okay.
My, thank you so much.
Captain Gerald? Don't you recognize?
I appreciate your help back there.
Okay, how many chapters in was it that we got to choose a house? I think you had to fight a couple more battles first. I think. Just get me to the monastery. That's all we want. Seriously. Okay, the first question is, how much does everything cost? Do I start with any renowned? Still have upgrades for the statues, too. Plop, plop, plop. Oh, there it goes. Alright. They have to reanimate every cutscene with this new character. Okay, that's where she was. Alright. I was wondering which class Dorothea was part of, because I couldn't remember anymore. Alright. So if I go with the blue lines, I end up with Ingrid, Annette. Alright. Mercedes, who's supposed to be a super healer. Felix to do... and Blue Boy. Alright.
Of course.
Okay. 0 gold. None of my stuff. None of my stuff. Wait. Oh! These are the crests. Oh, you equip them like items. Okay, they're crest stones. Oh. Thorn Dragon Sign. I don't recognize any of these. Oh, Crest of Chevalier, Crest of Reagan. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, this is from Marianne. Ah. Okay, it just gave me all the crests from the Golden Deer class, I guess. Or maybe it's everyone I got to A rank, maybe. So with these, you'll be able to use some of the gold weapons, and also... I'm not a big fan of occasionally effects. I want reliability in my effects. But, you know, whatever. Every little bit helps, I guess. Interesting. I can just stack them? Can I? That's wild. Okay, alright, so we've got some crest stones. That's not the Crest of Flames. What's that? That's not the right shape.
I assume you're
To start, that once you...
Speak
May
to
I
the house
ask a favor
leaders.
of you?
Okay. And then you'll give me an iron sword. But it doesn't say anything about giving you renown for that one. How odd. Oh, crap, I'm limited to such a tiny area. Of course I would be. But I want to go... Fine. Oh boy, let's see. Oh hey look, it's Tomas! I say we just start hitting him with a sword right now in front of everyone. You keep your renown from the last game. Dude, I wish I could see my renown. So I just keep any leftover I had, because I don't think I had any leftover.
Ha! I am Frank. Can't entrust students.
You saved the lives of now you should.
Yes, Setith doesn't think I'm good. I know. I just need to get to the thing where I can spend it. Yeah. It's big, it's got chandeliers. We can... Yeah, that's enough of that.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to him.
No, I'm going blue lines this time, sorry.
I never properly... I am the pro wonder.
You'll be
I
my
hope you had a
maddening
chance to meet
mode.
everyone.
Oh, hey, look, it's your students.
So, I am the pro wonder. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Am I supposed to look at them all?
Me? Well...
Was that the quest? To look at every student? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding.
Hubert, you may think his blood...
Hubert. He's only slightly evil.
First, his house is... If he...
I don't know that I need access to my house. I just need,
I believe...
I think the first mock battle was after you chose
Jesus.
the house, wasn't it? No, I'm thinking of the War of the Eagle
To
and
the
Lion.
Bridget is...
Wow, the quest marker's still over her. What does it want from me?
So, I am the pro wonder. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Yes.
Huh?
Greeting, as for and by that,
That guard hangs out all game.
Huh?
He's a permanent character.
Yes.
For a second I thought that might be Ingrid, but nope. That's nobody. Yeah. Alright, let's see, you.
Well, scored it. I guess that means I'd better introduce. I'm guessing. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House
You're
yet?
probably not gonna,
What?
You're probably not gonna get anywhere in life since I've
That's
decided
sad.
not to join your team. In fact, I'm pretty sure you're not even gonna have a house when I'm done. I'm gonna literally recruit everyone out of there. Maybe I'll leave them with Ignatz.
She doesn't.
No, I'm taking Ignatz too.
Lice, but watch out.
I'm taking them all! Probably
Hilda,
won't let
if
me
you
have
look up-
Hilda though. Just like it wouldn't let me have,
Yep,
Dedu
she's-
and, the other kid.
Yeah. Hello. Please accept my delightful. In any case, I hear you're investigating the different.
I should pay some
Me?
attention to
Oh,
this one. You're bad at
please forgive
axes.
me.
That's gonna make it
It's
hard to put him in
difficult
heavy
open up on the
armor.
spot, don't you think?
I wonder... Can I... No, it won't let me look at his...
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand that
pleasant
can't be
story,
helped.
is it, I wonder. So one of those two might actually be a secret strength, maybe. But being bad at both heavy armor and spell casting, that's unacceptable. He'll have to get good at least one of the two. I can't look in more detail.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my
He has
service for the
4
past 3 years.
strengths.
He's rather taciturn. Once you get to know
no
him,
ability
you'll
to
see
do
he's a
any
kind
kind of
and
mounted
good-natured young
thing,
man.
and he's bad at faith. He's good at axes and heavy armor. Honestly, I know they put him as a fortress knight, but I think I want him as a brawler. And then you can use the heavy armor class to boost his defense. But that resistance is completely unacceptable, just like it was on Wrath. So even though he's bad at faith, I'd probably have to force him to be to do a lot of faith training. A magic of 2. Oof. He's actually not bad at logic, but then you see he has a magic stat of 2. It's a pretty good strength score, though. Pretty good defense. Not bad speed. I think that's a brawler.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He
Oh,
has a bit of a sharp
no.
tongue, but don't let that
Who
fool you.
has
Deep
bad
down, he's a
authority?
good guy. He
Everyone
gravitates toward
needs that
people who are
one.
skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
His stats are really well-rounded for the most part, except that resistance. Unit deals 5 damage when no battalion is assigned. I hate that. You're always going to use a battalion. I don't know. Maybe an archer or a brawler. I have to see what the new classes offer.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar. But
Is
I hear he was
everybody
born a
in this
commoner.
class bad
He
at
has
magic?
an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with
Seriously.
great enthusiasm.
Everyone is either bad at logic or bad at faith. What is this? What do you got, Sylvan? Okay, here we go. Here's somebody who
Sylvain
has
is the
more
heir to House
options.
Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often. But
He
it
looks like
doesn't seem
a
to
model great knight to me. He's got everything he needs to just be a great knight. Look at that. That has to be what he becomes.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Honestly, I mean, look at that ability. Live to serve. This is the premier healer. This is it. You can't, it would be a waste to turn her into anything but a Gremory.
Annette is Baron
Rally
Dominic's niece.
strength.
She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
She's got Rally, which I like. I'm a little mixed. She's got the axe, but not the armor. I think I'd have to force her to train armor training. To get the defense boost, and then she's got she'll probably end up being Gremory in the end. There's no real class that uses axe and spell. I mean, unless there's a new class that does that. How do you have no weaknesses? Whoa, wait a minute, you had no weaknesses?
She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and
And she has a
principled.
huge boost to her
In truth,
gambits?
She is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Wow. Your stats are kind of all around, so you don't have a specialization. Basically, this is a character that just says, do whatever the heck you want. Just do anything. Mounted, flying, doesn't matter. Anything goes, so whatever I need my team to do, she could even be a spellcaster. Holy crap. With a good resistance like that, I'd be tempted to make her a more durable class. A Falcon Knight, you say? I mean, she qualifies.
Ingrid is
Qualifies for
counting up
absolutely anything. So, I mean, whatever hole there is in the team, I was actually thinking of, I'm gonna try to use more air power on my second attempt.
I appreciate your effort.
So, particularly the main character, I was gonna try
How are
doing
you
Falcon
enjoying
Knight with the main character.
I suppose I must.
The
I don't know how
Eagles,
many,
the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer.
Since you
Oh, okay, now we choose already. Cool. I don't know how many air units I'll want, but actually they didn't have very many candidates for good air. Anyway.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide...
They are all promising you.
Brother? Oh,
I'm in the middle of.
no.
This is our newest professor.
Oh my! I knew it. I am.
See, I'm a
Felix
little
Philip's
confused.
sister.
Why?
I am so happy to make
Because
your
they say that
acquaintance.
Rhea is the last
Let us
of her
focus
people.
on the topic at hand.
But then you look at
There is
Sedith and
something you should be
Flayn,
aware
and they're
of.
clearly
In a few
also
days' time, there will be a
of this
mock
same
battle between the
bloodline.
three houses. We
So
will be
I don't know
using-
what's up with that. There's still a lot of things that I haven't quite figured out. So,
Wait,
looking at
does
the
this
story
mean
from a
the
new
professor
angle.
No, I really can't believe it. But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue. You say
There's
that,
no
but
other options,
I just
so
don't
I
know
guess that's
about
what
all
I
of this.
say.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough?
Does it take a while
if
to
Your
recruit
Highness can
people?
consent to such
We're
a
in
thing.
New Game Plus. Can't I pick up my old sword skill and just be like, "Hi, Petra. Oh, what's that? You need me to have this stat? Okay, here it is."
After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference.
So you know how to best put
If
an
that's
arrow
okay
in
with
me?
you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
I kind of towards the end of the game started splashing all the skills. I think I have a C rank in everything, at least. Depending on how much it costs and what the scaling is, I figure if I put a couple of ranks in each skill, I'll be able to more effectively teach the students and everything. But I can't really make any informed decisions until I see, like, the price points and how much renown I have, which, if they only gave me my leftover renown from last time, won't be much.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to
The Blue
year
Lion
ahead.
House has a bit of a different air to it than the Golden Deer, but I guess that's to be expected. Assuming that the story takes more or less the same path, There's the mission that gave me the most trouble was probably the one right after the time skip. Several of the characters in my class were massively underleveled, and the enemies were a pain in the ass. Oh joy, 1,000 gold. Don't spend all your money on me. Okay. No choice. You're just put in explore. Oh wait, no, actually. Okay, here we go. This is what we were looking for. In my journal. Okay. 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 Alright, that's fine, thank you. I'll figure it out. We're fine.
It notes the days on which events in mythic care.
Okay. I do not yet have it. Okay, yeah, okay. It did keep the shops in their endgame state. Holy shit. I'll just buy a brave sword right at the beginning. Well, okay then. Okay, that's something I wanted to see. I probably have to do the quest to open the other shops again. Go southeast. Thanks, I guess? Sure. What did you just give me? Interesting. Whoa, too far. 7 HP. Correct, the DLC would just give you, here, have all of this. Wow. Movement by 2! Sorry. What the hell? Yeah, I figured the DLC might give you a bunch of stuff. I wanted to play the game without it at least once first. Yeah, that would... My goodness. 7 hit points. Think about that. That's more than all game. I had a ton of characters running that ability of plus 5 hit points. And this just straight up gives you 7. But the movement. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Plus 2 movement. Okay, there we go. Yes. Professor level. Oh, it's only... wow, it's the same price for each state. I thought it would scale. I have 16,000 points? Okay, where did that come from? Wow, okay, hold on. What's all this crap? Okay. Well, if you want to look like a child. No. Okay. No, that's alright. Whoa, that's a bit much to put on every day. Okay. I don't think your main character was even allowed to be the dancer unless then again, I didn't exactly know it was going to unlock a class when I put in for it, but I'm pretty sure it said a student. Anyway, that's probably fine. One accessory. You can have glasses. Okay, fine. Oh, hey. But doesn't your battle outfit just look like whatever your class is? I don't know. Whatever. Holy crap, you can just run around and screw with every single person's... Whoa! Huh. Oh, there you go. That's it. He's just my butler now. That's it. That's what happens. You're just... No. This guy. Wait. Yes. That's how it should be. Yeah, okay. You can go back to wearing whatever you feel like, dude. I don't care. You need an ability. But to do, there you go. That's ridiculous. All right. Let's see. Support levels. Wow, just getting C rank is 400. Okay, what if you wanted a skill? Okay. Oh, that's expensive real quick. That would be all of my money right there. By the time I got to reason, I'd have run out. Wow. I noticed that it locks S and S+. Wait, it might just be that I didn't achieve those. Okay, that's all that's going on. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Interestingly, because I had them training, they can actually, well, on some things, they could be boosted. Though I didn't really use this crew. Interesting. That'll potentially allow you. Whoa. What's going on here? What is this? I can't just become a War Master. I've only started the game. Class abilities. Is this... Can I just unlock things? War Master Strike. That was only... You had to be a War Master to use that, though. So what's the point? Oh, the quick riposte. Hold on. Okay, alright. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Oh. And we brought an army with us. Presumably from our mercenary days? Oh, wow. Put something on. There you go. How about that? Last thing it's still closed. I want to see the statues. Alright, we'll stop this here and we'll look at the side quest now. Well, that's a question I need to figure out. I could try to gain some Professor XP, because I know the first Professor level or two is super easy to get. I might be able to get it just right off. Oh, you only got one-time unit. So I might be able to get one super quick, but I think probably I would just max it. Honestly, I would just go straight for the maximum on that. I think that would be worth doing. After that, I don't know. I probably want to finish upgrading my statues, and that's probably going to use up all my renown. Or maybe I do want. Maybe I do want to push skills. I don't know. Skills are expensive, man. Man, that's expensive. I don't know. don't know. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, I just want to make sure I get it before I go to the garden. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, it doesn't let you... Yeah, you can't actually, you have to talk to people. It's like, no, you have to explore. Alright, so what we want to do is, we want to get to the main menu. The game won't let me go to the main menu from inside it. Well, there's more than one way. Ha 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 ha. I'm the one with the power here, not you, Three Houses. So we'll just cut in and try the side quest thing. There it is. Side story. The side story differs from the main game in the following ways. Growths. Units will level up, but skills will not increase. Units can change classes, but cannot gain new certifications. Ore. You gain ore by winning battles and inflicting armor breaks. Mindful weapon durability. There's finite gold and ore. The Sword of Creators repaired when you explore. For each battle, use shops around the abyss. The abyss? Or the battle prep menu to refresh your battalions or repair your weapons. Sounds to me like this is going to be more of a classic Fire Emblem game. You already know my name. Stop asking every time I start a new file. Arrgh. Thank you. See, it did know.
Cindered Shadows.
Cindered Shadows.
The fourth house.
So this sounds more like it's going to be a classic Fire Emblem where everything is kind of strictly regulated and...
In the Imperial year 185, the construction of Garrick
does this
Mach
take place
was
in
completed.
the past?
Saint Seros held a sacred ritual to honor the occasion. 4 saints, known as the 4 Apostles, were led to a tranquil place to perform the ritual.
Okay.
They poured their holy essences into the chalice of beginnings. A
What do you
gift
mean?
from the goddess
They
herself,
poured their blood in it?
in hopes of bringing about her second coming. Alas, the rite of rising failed. Bearing the blame for the ritual's failure, the 4 apostles left the monastery,
Okay.
all but vanishing from the land.
Well, okay then.
The first sought the lush forest of Adrestia's mountains. The second traversed Fodlan's fangs, settling on the ocean's salted shores. The third traveled to the mountains, vanishing beneath their lofty peaks. And the fourth faded into shadow, in a town untouched by day's light. Lost to history. Nothing but legend now remains of the 4 apostles.
That beggar had a bunch of gold in his
Their
hand.
offering to the Nabatean chalice and the goddess.
See him?
Who never returned.
What's he doing wearing rags when he's got a hat full of gold? I think that's a con artist.
Excuse me. Sorry to intrude.
Oh, hi, you.
Please, forgive the disruption, Lady Rhea, but I have that report you asked for.
Do not worry yourself, Eloise. As it happens, I am presently unoccupied. Please, go on.
Ah, great. I'll just... Huh? What's that book you've got there?
It is a chronicle covering the...
Huh? Sounds like a good read.
Maintaining the church's records is one of the duties entrusted to all archbishops, myself included. This one states that Saint Seros ordered the monastery's construction after the end of the War of Heroes. This is a rare and valuable text. Most documents of that era have been lost to time.
I see. Time aside, we also lost many books in that massive fire 21 years ago.
Lost?
Indeed.
Or intentionally
What was once well
destroyed?
documented exists now only in this chronicle. Not least of which is the ceremony commemorating the monastery's completion.
Interesting. I'll admit, I know the year it took place, but not a thing beyond that.
That is to be expected, unfortunately.
She doesn't look at
According
people
to
when
this
she talks to them.
The rite of rising was held during the ceremony. The intent was to bring about the goddess's rebirth.
The Rite of Rising, huh? Can't say I've ever heard of that.
I am not surprised. There should be countless records documenting that important ritual. Alas, today all we have to go on are fragments of forgotten memories and our own imaginations. One thing is clear. Their wish for the goddess's return was most fervent. Saint Seros held the ritual along with the 4 apostles, Noah, Chevalier, Timotheus, and Oban. However, it did
Those are
not
DLC
bear
characters.
fruit, as the goddess did not
Timotheus
return
sounds
to
like a
his
wizard.
So it is written.
I've never heard of the 4 apostles before. They're different from the 4 saints, right?
That is correct. Today, almost no records exist of the 4 apostles. Their names live on only in the names of their crests. But the bloodlines bearing those tokens of the past have been lost. Any deeper knowledge of the apostles has all but disappeared from the grand stage of history.
Well, that's interesting. Does that mean there's somewhere...
What?
Backstage?
In a sense. It is possible that their bloodlines have carried on in secret, perhaps materializing where no one thought to look. I had not intended to indulge in such a long-winded lecture. Please, tell me your report, Alois. It concerns the underground, does it not?
Oh, right. It's as you suspected. Recently, there have been several incidents in the area beneath Garreg Mach.
Alright.
Claude, are you certain that suspicious individual you spotted went through there? I will say, that does look a bit like a passageway, doesn't it?
Unless I dreamt it up while sleepwalking, there's no mistaking what I saw.
I never thought I'd say this.
Just a big old hole.
But I believe
Nobody
Claude's
noticed
story.
it was there before.
In fact, it reminds me of something. I have heard tales of countless passages snaking beneath Garreg Mach. This is undoubtedly one of them.
Perhaps so. In any case, there's no telling where it leads.
Oh no. Oh, you're right. There's no telling what we could find. Terrible danger, wicked creatures, unspeakable smells. The risk is too high, your highnesses. I must humbly insist that you wait here, where it's safe and smells nice. Meanwhile, Teach and I will track down the bandit-shaped person. If we don't return, do me a favor
So
and
I'm
call
still
for the
in the
knights,
golden
will ya?
deer for this
That
one?
is quite enough. As though we would allow you to make that call on your own. With so little information.
Oh wait,
it's
no. Are
far
we just
too
gonna have all
dangerous.
3 of them?
We'll come along as well, right, Dimitri?
Yes, of course. If it was indeed a thief, we must not
Are they
allow
gonna
them
spend
to
the
get away
entire
with
time
their crime.
bickering?
Considering what took place at the goddess's rite of rebirth, vigilance is paramount.
Right, well, tag along if you insist. Just don't come crying to me if we all meet a terrible fate. Deal?
Likewise. Well, no use dallying. Let's be on our way. Unless there's someone else we should call for?
More.
Yes, a fine idea.
Okay, can I pick
Though at
them?
this time,
Can I
fear
pick?
few of our classmates are
I
still
would
awake.
like Cynthia,
Whoa there.
Leonie.
What's all this, Professor? You and the 3 house leaders creeping around at night? Pretty shady if you ask me.
It's certainly a rare and
Alright,
unexpected
a
sighting.
healer, an
especially
axer, and an
considering the
archer.
hour.
Looks like a whole lot of something is about to happen.
I guess that's a functional
I'm
party.
going back to bed.
Stop right there, Lenhart. Your bad luck is our good fortune. You're coming with us.
You can stop thinking of ways out of this, Hilda. We could use your help too.
You as well.
Actually,
Ash.
these
We'll
are the
explain
three
everything
least
on the way.
likely characters
Happy
to
to
do
help.
this.
We
Well,
don't have
maybe
anything
Ash.
better
I'm
to
not
do at
sure
this
about
hour,
Ash
so we
so
may as well
much.
pitch in.
You have our gratitude. Now then, let us be on our way. Ready, Professor?
The more the merrier, I suppose. Let's just hope we're not all marching to our doom.
Yuri, this is brutal. Tell me again why you're subjecting me to this devastating boredom?
Hey, this guy has a side cape
Enough
like all
with
the
the
other
yarn
house
involved.
leaders.
If
Is
you're
he a
really
house
that
leader?
bored, you could always make a friendly wager.
Thanks, but no thanks, pal. Low on funds as it is. Last thing I need is another debt I can't pay.
Right, B. As if you could say
B,
no to that.
is that your name?
How diverting that you should bicker for my amusement. Imagine my overwhelming dread were I stuck here without such joyous entertainment. Count me out. I'll leave the talking to Yuri, Bird, and Coco.
Hey, boss.
Back already, huh? Have you detected any movement on the surface?
Well, I looked for the Cardinals meeting, just like you said. The thing is, I was spotted by some weirdos. They chased after me and everything.
Some weirdos, you say? Sound very helpful. They weren't knights, were they?
I don't know. There were only a few of them, but I bet they were armed to the teeth.
With meager numbers like that, I doubt they intend to take on Abyss.
They probably took you for some kind of villain. They'll lock you up if they catch you. Finally, a little action. Let's find them first and throw some punches.
Hold, Balthus. 'Tis ignorance itself to rush headfirst into trouble. You're excited to fight too. You've been waiting for a chance to try out your shiny new magic.
Surface laws don't apply down here. That gives us the freedom to have some fun with them. They're probably not knights, but our new friends definitely work for
So,
the church.
we seem to have stumbled upon
had
a
best not leave me
enclave of
behind.
libertarians living under the monastery. Huh. Didn't expect that.
It seems this place is more than
We
a
need
simple
3 more
passageway.
people. Our party
There's
size is
clear
too small.
evidence of human habitation.
People living under Garrick Mock? Oh, my brother used to tell me stories like that back in his academy days.
Ah, so Holst attended the academy as well, then?
Of course. Back then, there were tons of rumors about what goes on below Garrick Mock. Something about tons of passages and houses beneath the town, all inhabited by super shady people. It had a real intimidating name, too. What was it again? I think it was called Abyss?
That's 2 points for the pink-haired gal. Welcome to
There's
Abyss,
a handful
strangers.
of places in the real world
Identify
where
yourself.
people live underground, under cities and
That
things.
uniform.
Welcome, curious students of the Officers Academy.
Some more
What
interesting
brings
than
such
others.
fine upstanding surface dwellers to our humble abode?
We're tracking someone who was creeping around the monastery.
Our business here does not concern you. Do you intend to let us pass?
Such indulgence simply cannot be permitted. Your words may fool the fool, but I cannot be so easily deceived. I, Constance von Nouvelle, shall divine your true intentions. You are here by order of the church, which cruelly plots to eliminate the inhabitants of Abyss.
Did she say Nouvelle?
I don't care what the reason for this brawl is. A fight's on the
I
menu.
want Raph
I'm
right
ready
now.
to feast. Let's get right to
Raph
it,
could
yeah?
take this guy any day.
By the look of them, I'd
Get
wager
into a
they're
proper fist
experienced in
fight.
battles. I'm not certain this is a wise endeavor.
I was thinking the very same thing. Time to make a strategic retreat, then? Turning back already? Oh, but you'll make me so sad. Now, why would you want to do that? Everyone here is starved for amusement. They've been waiting for a good fight. Wow, look at that. A flawless example of a surprise attack.
What are you talking
These
about?
aren't your run-of-the-mill thugs.
Claude, this isn't the time to
How
be
was that
impressed by our
impressive? He
enemy.
just walked in the
We
room.
must find a way through at once.
Wait. Claude, is it? As in the brand new heir of House Regan?
Who, me? Nah, wrong guy. Claude's a common name in Fodlan. It's just too dashing for new moms to pass up. It's even a popular choice for fake names. Just a good, solid, all-purpose moniker, you know?
Right, except there's only one Claude enrolled at the academy this year. Looks like that's you.
How do you even know that?
Ah, you just gave yourself away, pal. Looks like my luck's finally taking a turn for the good. All right, so your choices are as follows. Line up for the beating of a lifetime, or let us lock you up like the good boys and girls you undoubtedly are.
I have no clue what this guy's going on about, but it looks like a fight's in order. And it's pretty much all my fault. There's a saying from the East about fighting a flicker with a flame. Seems applicable right about now.
Finally, let's do this already. Prepare to face the almighty king of grappling.
Why can't I shake the feeling that I know that wild man?
It's a little bit weird having them all turned back into students again after getting used to them being adults. Alright. Well, let's make short work of these thugs. Actually, let's start by figuring out what our stats are. What can we even do with this party? Skirmish in Abyss. Okay. The fourth house. No, I don't need a guide, thank you very much. Oh, we can't quit. It's not allowed. Can't be done. Alright, so yeah, we got these 7. I noticed a steel sword going. Got the sword. Let's see. Well, we are armed to the teeth, at least. A mini bow. I never actually used one. Alright. I have exactly 1 spellcaster. Okay, he's got faith and reason. Ah! Okay, options, choices. Okay, he doesn't have a sword or an axe on him, though I could give him one. He's got close counters, so I don't think he really needs one. Resistance +2? Get that out of here. I don't think I can really use model leader. Maybe the 5 hit points. We're level 20, actually. Far along. Once again, resistance +2. What are you doing to me? Weight -3. Pick one. We'll take the weight. Okay. Sword master. You don't need both of these. You only need one or the other. What's gonna take HP? Strangely, you've been trained in the lance. Deathglow is nice. The warrior route, huh? Alright. I might be able to work with this. Alright. That's the only adjacent ability is hers. do have some options for classes, actually. Rather have you be a sniper.
Time to start over.
Yeah, probably better to have white magic. I've only got the one. Huh. Interesting. You qualify for an assassin. I never tried that class. I'm curious. Mind poison. Oh, hey, look at that. You could be a Pegasus Knight. That's weird. Hilda is a Pegasus Knight. I'm so used to thinking of her as this giant, heavily armored fortress. Okay. Alright. I think I have come to grips with what I'm looking at here on my side of the board. They've got silver swords? I don't have silver swords. What? You gonna outfit them better than you outfit me? What is he wielding? What is this? Crest Bearer can use Eviscerate? And he knows how to heal? Wait. Oh. Can use magic. Axes and hand-to-hand. Okay, this is different. This is a new class. Alright, alright. Very good at fist fighting. Huh, we could attack their resistance instead of their defense. Alright, alright. Gets +6 strength and defense. Wow. It's not a bad ability. It's not bad at all. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of these people. Valkyrie. Oh, okay. Excels at black magic? What? What kind of Valkyrie is this? Okay, fine, whatever. Okay. Well, that's not really relevant in this fight. I'm not so worried about this one. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. There's a lot of thugs in here. Why would you ever have a flying unit underground? Dark Flyer. So we've got 2 spellcasters. So wait, they added a cavalry unit and an air unit that both use spellcasting. You know, we already had a Holy Knight and a Dark Knight. We didn't need a third mounted class. Now, a flying class that casts spells, yes, that's a thing we could have used. Transmute? I don't know about that one. Well, no matter what happens, you get +3. +3 is nice. It's not a bad ability. Trickster. What's this? Lost Relic. Excuse me. Increases movement, allows unit to move again. What do you mean allows unit to move again? May have damage. Well, that might make you insanely mobile. Some magic. requires thief certification. Okay. Unit is not near an ally. Grants. Wait, what? If the unit is not near an ally, gets +3 attack when in combat with a foe 1 space away. So, that's a very, very specific set of circumstances. I much prefer the +3/+3 over here to your really stupid ability. Anyway, you can heal. You can sword. You don't actually have an attack spell. You don't even have an attack spell? Stealth? Huh. Well, this is an interesting ability. I don't think I like it, though. I don't like unreliable abilities. I like abilities that do the same thing all the time, that can be relied upon. I think this may be the worst of the 4. But that artifact! That is one hell of an artifact.
Who are you people anyhow?
They're not master classes.
Doesn't seem right to cross blades without knowing.
Oh
at
wait,
least
they're
that
not
much.
master classes.
Wow, does it hurt to take yourself that seriously? Answer the man's question, B.
Why me? Fine. We're the Ashen Wolves. We're the secret 4th house in Abyss. The surface world turned its back on us, and we did the same in return.
What is with this world and
Back
everyone
for a
living
back, as
underground
they
and
say.
being like, oh, the surface. We've already had one group of villains do that. Of the 4 classes, this is the one I think is the most interesting. But it's an advanced class, so it doesn't compete with the War Master. But it has the same prereqs. Oh, that's interesting.
Fourth house. Impossible. Still, we must focus on the battle ahead.
Seems like it'll be tough to fight here. It's kind of dark. Looks like a great place to nap, though.
The locks on those gates look really
What are you talking about? You're the
There must be
lockpick
another
guy!
way through.
What's the lockpick guy doing telling me he can't open the locks? You just know there's gonna be an ambush over here. Can I jump down that hole into another map? You just know there's gonna be all kinds of shit if you go that way. Or we could just, you know, go up this staircase and leave this crazy place. That's probably what I'd do in this circumstance. You know what? I like that as an opening move. If I can deal with these 2 jerks with silver swords down here...
I'll cut through.
Shit. I want to throw a javelin, but that just provokes more attacks. This would be very simple if it wasn't for those 2 over there.
Stay focused.
But those 2 complicate matters. There's just holes everywhere on the floor. We really shouldn't be getting into a brawl here.
Ready and willing.
Nobody has a rally skill, right?
I'll give it my all.
I didn't notice any.
Battle.
Who, me?
I didn't check his gambits. What does retribution do? Let's find out. Read all the gambits. Well done. Oh, not there. one of them can get Ash. I probably made a misstep then. I don't have a dancer. I don't have anyone with warp or rescue. I baited them to attack him. She's got this retribution effect now. I don't know what the retribution effect did, but it's there. Yeah, I screwed up by moving from there.
Maybe.
I was like, let's try this gambit. Alright, well, we're off to an awful start.
I'll give it my all.
Alright, try that again. I can't tell what retribution is doing. I'm gonna have to read what it did. If I'll lose a unit during the first turn. Alright. Let's see.
I'll cut through.
This guy's a problem. Why didn't we bring a whole bunch of thugs with us?
I could use a break.
It's only barely doing its job. I wouldn't be able to switch out for a different... Time to link it back up, throw an axe. There's only a 30% chance to hit. I hate it. I hate it. How am I gonna kill anything? Even that's only a 72. Oh, that's rough. Adjacent, does that count the corners? Bonus, that's still not enough.
I will prevail.
Plug this hole. Alright. As long as I'm careful.
Stay focused.
With an archer.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Right. Now you
Ready and
take
willing.
the bonus from her. There's just no way to one-shot them. It can't be done. You can't double them, and you don't have crits to speak of.
Battle.
Okay, we'll take the defensive tile.
I must stay focused.
hard that archer's gonna hit. I don't like this at all. Feels like a waste. But at least it ensures she doesn't die.
Oh, I got it!
She's gonna have the best charm of the team.
Come and get some, kiddo. I won't hold back, so you better not either. These fists are packed with years of pent-up resentment. Time to let loose.
Shit! That's my fortress knight! Are you kidding?
To be left.
Wow. Holy shit. I cannot believe that. That's the toughest thing I have. Couldn't last one regular attack from this guy? Oh, what are we dealing with here?
People anyhow. It doesn't seem...
Wow.
Oh my gosh. You had 27 defense. You couldn't take one regular attack. No crits, nothing. What am I dealing with here? He's got huge hit points. He's got ridiculous defense for somebody who's not a Fortress Knight. They put a 7th level gap between us and that, and look at that. Shit. I can't attack these because I'll provoke attacks from those. Even take one hit. Nobody comes even close. They've just put me in a situation where he's way over leveled against us. Surprisingly, Betelgeuse charm is off the charts.
Cut through.
I can't play this like a normal fight.
I will prevail.
They've set me up.
Stay focused.
So that's impossible.
I'll give it my all.
So I'm gonna have to do this.
Who, me?
I don't mind putting you on a defense tile, but wouldn't it be better that I just don't?
Take that all.
Damage from the other enemies. It's just that guy. Alright, so what we gotta do. First question. No. I can't shut him down.
Ready and willing.
So I don't have an archer volley.
Battle.
That would do, but it's only a 50-50. It's literally a coin flip. And that's unacceptable. Doesn't reach him. That doesn't do enough damage. hit him with both arrows, it's not going to do any good. I think that's the best I can do. Problem is, these swordsmen do a hell of a lot of damage as well, and I'm going to expose myself. But that's what he needs to stand. To use the sword of the creator on this guy. But I need you to stand here to prevent all that. Oh my gosh.
Let us help.
We won't hold back.
To stand here. Ruptured Heaven will actually do less damage.
Come and get some, kiddo. These fists are packed with years
That's the
of pent-up.
problem with the combat arts. Oh, right, he gets a plus. Oh, God, that bonus. That just makes it even worse. If I only had an archer volley. What do you have? Get 9 damage out of the javelin. Aha! Okay. That would leave him a 6.
I'm here to help. Time is now.
You look familiar. Have we met?
Not a chance. You'd remember meeting a specimen like me.
True. I definitely remember this sharp twinge of annoyance.
Stop yapping and start slapping.
Okay, he didn't miss.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Oh, you've got guts. I'll give you that much.
Now I have to deal with all of these swordsmen who are still higher level than me. But at least we're through that. Well, 91% chance. Haven't seen it today. Yes.
That's how it goes.
Okay. That was hell. Should go a lot easier from here. Yeah, you can't even really hurt me. Still weird that Edelgard goes down the Fortress Knight route. Alright, how are we gonna do this best? That's a good question.
I put in some work.
Is that all?
Let's find out what this does.
Nothing's happening. What are we doing wrong? I think the better question is, what aren't you doing wrong? Only we can operate that.
Why? Only we can pull the lever! Why? Does it have fingerprints? Does it have an iris scan? Weird not to have skill points.
Never underestimate an outsider. Progress suits me well.
Maybe the lever needs a proper rectal scan before it'll operate. That was the one hilarious moment in the Nerds movie. There's some other parts that are okay, but that was the one that got me to laugh out loud. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and top you off. I've got 20 heals. There's no way I use all of them. Position. Alright, so from here things should go fairly smoothly. I used a lot of gambits, but I'm sure we'll be fine. It does not have the durability needed to be a proper fortress. No, it's the level difference. It's the level difference. It's not her fault. He gives a slight experience bonus to people standing next to him.
Your defeat was
Spend
inevitable.
the rest of this fight trying to capitalize on that. I'm not sure if I should be focusing the XP on a single character. But for now, I'm gonna spread it and try to make sure everyone gets a level.
Come to think of it, there's an easier way to handle this.
What?
What was that? It couldn't have been a summoning spell.
Alright. Shit, that's a spellcaster. I gotta watch out for that. Alright. I really miss having Dorothea. I didn't realize just how much I'd come to rely on the extra turns granted by dancing. But it constantly added more movement to characters. It constantly added, you know, not just the damage, but just anything. You need to heal a second time, you got it. Anything you needed. She's too far in for me to curve an arrow at her without getting countered on her turn. track. Could you get a little closer, please? No, this is close enough. Okay. 5%. It can't do damage back. Sounds like a good deal. Fortress.
I think, yeah, I'm definitely tougher. Really feel a difference in impact when you bring their shield down. Oh my gosh, what is with these levels? Aren't we far enough behind already? You guys insist on falling even further?
Sorry, but victory is mine.
All right. Training sword, that's a very useful item. First. Good. Yeah, it's really good though. Dancing is really good. If a unit is, while you're just moving around, if one of your units falls behind, the dancer helps that unit catch up. It's just really useful. It doesn't increase the number of turns, but it does so much. I have to figure out who's going to be the dancer next time around. I think the dancer needs to be somebody who's also a medic. I think that's the best combination. Alright, that answers that. Oh, actually do happen. Can't believe his pathetic charm of 18. He is obviously not a tea enthusiast.
for me to back out of this fight. I don't want to hurt anyone. But in this case, I guess there's no avoiding it.
That's an amazing ability. I was gonna let you hit Lynn hard with the highest resistance to pull you in, but with Deadeye, I guess it's not necessary.
It's not luck, it's fate.
I'll just shoot through this wall and...
This is boring.
Run away like a little coward. Oh shit, that's a spell. Okay, now we have a little bit of a problem here. That's what I thought. I'm gonna have to get a little closer. Oh hi, what the hell?
It would behoove you to watch your back.
Oh no! I knew something didn't feel right.
Oh, you knew something didn't feel right. You could have said something. Those things are gonna hit hard. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna take this mage down. Ready.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Okay, you've done your job. Move along. Puff of fire. He's gone.
Victory.
Perfect. Alright, there we go. I wish I had some of those movement abilities like pull back and smite. I know I didn't use them the previous game, but...
I'm not setting a very good example.
They've walked right in. archer is just
Doing my part.
ridiculous. So good. Javelins hit surprisingly hard. There's also support increases from fighting.
Now you know your limits.
Gain a real level this time.
It's a long run.
You're literally a fortress knight and you're not gaining defense.
Failure is not an option.
Oh, now that's a find. We're getting good stuff. Okay. Alright. This room doesn't seem like it's a problem. But this room... This room is a problem. Fortress against these. So, you have this possible double move you're threatening that I don't fully understand. Bring on some more troops. We're ready. Continue to be better armed. Higher level. Wish I could take their bows. Oh, I wish I could make their bows my own. Oh, the 32% chance to hit. Ah! When you're stupid. There it is. Yep. Axe breaker. You.
As expected.
There we go.
So far.
Don't miss. Good. Now we have a slight problem. Or do we? I was gonna trade for a sword if she
Your
didn't have
defeat
one.
was inevitable.
Take a free shot. A wizard is safely secure.
is that?
Finding lots of gold lying around. Defensive tile. Okay. I think we're ready. This is where everyone dies, so apparently this is the tough room. Whatever else happens, that needs to happen.
Underestimate the denizens of Abyss, and it won't end well for you. Tremble in fear at my magical might.
I must steel myself.
It's not that I'm defeated, so much as that I'm temporarily grounded.
Don't hold this against me, okay? Never underestimate an outsider.
Amazing.
Look at all those tiles. Oops, no. Come on.
Who's next? I must keep aiming higher.
Alright. Alright. You're supposed to dodge. Put you on a 40% dodge tile. What is wrong with you people? I put you on the dodge tiles. Those are better than forests. Considerably better. We're looking at everything. The accuracy is insane. 126 on that one. I want to pull back, but I can't. Alright. Wish I still had my blaze now.
Use caution.
Yes, you don't have a spell. This will work. Okay. Okay.
I'll cut through.
Taking down the mages.
You have my support.
Is our chance?
Is that all? I figured with 2 swings, I had a good chance of hitting him.
We must all do our...
And that's another turn. Needed up front.
Move carefully.
You kidding? 1? Fine.
That's how it goes.
It was a good try. Progress.
Good levels.
As expected.
I know you. You're the one Lord Lenato adopted, isn't that right?
That's right. Wait, I recognize you too. You're Count Rowe's adopted son. I don't know how you ended up here, but your house is no doubt worried sick. Let's get you home, okay?
You really think I'd choose to go back there? Better watch yourself. You might lose a limb. Or your life.
I'm starting to see results.
Archers seem to be gaining good levels. Is there a way I could take the risk out? Yes!
Well, what have we here? Some lost kids stumbling around in the dark? Stay a while, won't you? Shame indeed not to have a bit of fun with each other while we've got the chance, you know?
That first turn was just utterly brutal. But they're setting
never had a chance.
expectations.
I will get stronger yet. Maybe
Still
I got a
can't
bit
believe
too
that guy
carried
brought
away.
down the Fortress Knight with just a regular attack. No crits, nothing. Just one attack. Ridiculous. Oh hey, MVP gets bonus XP in this mode.
It's safe to say we've won this round, don't you think? B, was it?
The name's Balthus. I don't lose often, but I can at least recognize what it looks like.
Balthus. Balthus? From House Albrecht? Baldy, is that you? Whoa! You look, old.
Huh. Do we know each other, pal? Wait a minute. That hair, those eyes, that voice! Hilda! I don't believe it! Oh, little sis?
So everybody knows everybody. Yay! Alright. Boy, are all the fights gonna be that rugged?
I don't believe it. Little Hilda herself. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
Baldy, this isn't the time to catch up. What would Holst think? I bet you didn't consider that, did you?
Eesh. I don't know, but it wouldn't be nice. Look, sorry, okay? Just don't tell Holst. If he knew I raised a hand against you, he'd have my head.
Ha! Like he'd stop at your head. Fine, though. Just this once, and just for you, I'll keep quiet.
Now that that's sorted, what did you mean about it being lucky that you found me?
Oh, that. One of the guys I owe gold to is Count Gloucester. He said something about forgiving my debt if I could dig up some dirt on you.
We need Lorenz.
This was my shot.
Ah, so it was purely selfish. But then was a fight really necessary?
Really was. Best way to acquaint yourself with someone is to get into a tussle with them. It's common sense right there.
Huh. I had no idea there were others like B out there.
Say what you will, but I learned all I need to know. It's clear this lot has nothing to do with the church's intentions. But that means those other creeps could always attack us at any moment. Someone's targeting Abyss. Mercenaries keep sniffing around and causing trouble here. They won't let up.
It's a real problem. We have no clue who's pulling the strings. There are many within the church who would love to see this filthy underground city purged. When you first showed up, we thought you were here to do just that. Apologies for the confusion.
So that's why you came at us with that nasty Kill the Outsiders act.
As Yuri Bird said, we're sorry. We're all pretty on edge these days.
Indeed. That someone would descend to Abyss out of pure curiosity was far too outlandish to consider.
No idea. These tunnels have been around for ages. They could be older than the monastery for all we know.
None remain who know the complete truth. However, I shall tell you all that we know for certain. Abyss,
the church quietly tolerates us. They think they need a place like this for Garrick Mach to thrive.
The deal is simple. Abyssians never get involved with the surface, and the surface
Well, then what's
never
the
gets
point?
involved with us.
alas, for some foul reason, surface dwellers have been after us of late. Further oppressing
there's no
those
contact
souls
at all.
who
How do you
can
get
only
food?
find solace beneath the ground? I cannot
There must
abide
be
it.
a purpose
Though
to
it
letting
pains
this
me to
exist.
admit, we too harbor valid reasons for not venturing into the light. That is why, by the grace of our esteemed patron, we have been granted sanctuary here in Abyss. I see. Baldy, does that mean you've got a reason for being here too?
Afraid so, Hilda. I'm here because there are more bounties on my head than there is hair. Needed to lay low. Real low.
How did you cause that?
Baldy, that's awful.
Enough with the niceties. Let's get these surface dwellers out of here.
Nonsense! Intolerable nonsense! Why ever would we let slip this chance to acquire their aid?
Like we said, recently this place is being targeted by mercenaries. Myself excluded, a lot of the folks who live here can't defend themselves. They're here to avoid conflict. The elderly, the infirm, orphans, lost souls, merchants who were chewed up and spit out by the nobility.
The monastery takes in orphans, the infirm, the elderly, all of that. Why do a bunch of them live underground? There must be more to this.
It rests upon us to protect those who cannot protect themselves, and to safeguard our home. To that noble end, I must insist that you lend us your strength.
I feel for your cause, truly. However, I cannot help but wonder why you would trust us so readily. We are from the surface, after all.
Trust is a choice. We're choosing to trust you. For now. It's clear you're not here by command of the church. And you're not just a bunch of noble twerps either. You can hold your own. It's in the way you fight, how you carry yourselves. Still, I'm reluctant to get you involved with this madness.
Oh, I'm sure you're so reluctant.
It's too late now. We already told them everything. Let's at least give them a chance to decide for themselves.
Most true. Wander about abyss for a time, and I am certain you will come to the only correct conclusion.
Right, what she said. Take a look, think some thoughts. Consider yourselves our special guests.
Okay.
Cinder shadows.
I need Leone.
What lies beneath?
Who did you make a dancer in your run, Nico? Out of curiosity. It had to be somebody with a high charm to win the contest, right? Oh. Okay. They weren't kidding. They fully recharged it. I guess I should go wild with it.
Professor?
Oh. This is a hell of a library to just be down here. Of course. Always the roped off areas. The library of the main monastery was like that too. Did anyone drop items I need to return to them?
Oh, hello, Professor. Have you seen this library of theirs? It's completely different from the one in the monastery, and their collection is amazing. There
I asked you who you made a
legends,
dancer.
Spells and heresies. Doubt I'll catch a single wink tonight.
Well, it could be the random stats, or it could have been just the stuff I was pushing when I built her. Pushing her into the heavy armor and everything else to get her stats really high. But it could have just been random rolls. I think she rolled pretty well. Lorenz and Ignatz rolled, especially Lorenz, he rolled so many bad rolls that I kind of gave up on him early. I was like, ugh. I don't see how you're going to come back from those. Alright. To battle?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. It's about you outsiders. Actually, guess I shouldn't bother reporting you to yourself. The Ashen Wolves may seem tough, but they're harmless. Honestly, things can get pretty boring
Harmless?
down here.
Is that what you call what
Here's
just
a little
happened
piece of
to us
wisdom
when we
from me
came in
to you.
here?
Boredom's a luxury. Trust me, I know these things.
You're quite a strapping fellow, but even your looks don't compete with the likes of him. Don't let that pretty face of his fool you, though. He's a rogue, through and through. Even so, the people of Abyss trust him. He may be a scoundrel, but he's our scoundrel.
You don't say. I don't know, I feel like I could make Ignatz good if I worked at him, but I don't know. I ran out of slots. I wanted Dorothea. I was actually thinking about that. The dodge thing. I was thinking about the sword dodge. The problem is, if it were general purpose dodge, I'd love it. But sword dodge... Don't get me wrong, swords are a big deal. Sword masters can be a pain in the ass, but I'm actually more worried about lances. Specifically the Pegasus Rider. I think that's the scariest class that they throw at you for physical attacks. I know there's some points where axe wielders were just the heaviest hitting things in the game too, but I don't know. Specific sword dodge, I find it's good. I can see using it. I could see looking at the battlefield and equipping it in certain fights. I just wish it was like just plus 10 dodge, period. Then I'd be happy with it. I'd be like, hell yeah!
Want a drink? Of course you don't. It's all terrible down here. Nobody important enough to carry the good stuff wants to come underground to sell it to us.
Really? Or maybe you just don't have money to buy it with.
It's a shame. Just once I'd like to taste something worthy of a noble.
Well, I mean, nobody's getting that, so, you know, you can stop imagining that. You have to be nobility to get that. Oh, hey, cats.
I told Yuri I wanted to be just like him when I grew up. He said I shouldn't ever say stuff like that.
You should probably listen to him, kid.
So I told Balthus I didn't want to be like him when I grew up. And he said I'd grow up boring. What do they want me to say?
Oh my gosh, you're learning different people have different personalities and ideas.
What do you require?
Replenish.
Farewell. Welcome.
What do we got here? Oh, looks like we have the full stock. Sort of. No, we don't have the brave weapons. I've only got one character who could make use of Eleven's sword, and I think he's quite. Yeah, well, I only have. Wow, I have no money. Armor Slayer. I could just buy a silver.
Will this one do? Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
Alright.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
I think we're going to wear out a lot of bows
Many
with
thanks.
those long-range attacks, especially Deadeye. I think bows are a good investment. Alert stance. It's pretty ridiculous. Then put him in a bush. Yeah, that could work. I don't know, I've been thinking about that. If I were to build on the enemy's turn, I'd want vantage, I think. Well, I mean, maybe. It might be better just to go with something like Nosferatu, so you heal every time you trigger on an, you know, every single encounter heals you on top of dodging. I don't know. I've been thinking about enemy phase builds a bit, but I don't know. I haven't tried making one in this game yet. Alright then, well, I think I'm really torn. I think I'm just gonna go with a general. No, I'm gonna take.
Will this one do?
I'm gonna take the Horse Slayer.
Many thanks.
And I'm gonna stop buying things with
Come back soon.
No, not roster. In inventory. Okay. Specifically, put that away. Probably should put that away. He's really my only lance user, so no reason not to put this in his hands.
Welcome.
I have a locked. Oh, they don't even sell keys. Alright, well, I could have a shield. It's not that I don't want a shield, it's that I'm afraid to spend all my cash. I might want to hold some of it.
Hey there.
Okay, that's all still in play.
Come back anytime. Hey there.
What's all the commotion about? Hey, hang on. I've never seen you before. You a first timer?
They talked like these people weren't a bunch of fighters. Look at them all. Oh, most of the people here are peaceable. No, most of the people here are badass warriors.
The only folks who hang around down here are the ones too shady to walk.
What are you talking about? I just saw a little girl up there. Or maybe she was found covered in blood, having burned down the orphanage she had come from. What's this? To battle again. Oh, wow. Seems to be battles everywhere.
Hiya, Professor. Allow me to introduce you to my brother's best friend. You can call him Balti.
Actually, it's Balthus. You've probably heard of me. In the Alliance, I'm known as, how should I put it?
Right answer. This guy's notorious for picking fights and shirking debts. He's got a whole army of bounty hunters chasing after him.
I may not look it, but I was once a noble from a minor house. Life's full of twists and turns.
I know you, Balti. I'm pretty sure you got yourself into this mess.
Okay. I'm not finding random items. Wow, this is a pretty nice place. And this is less so. Ah, finally, something. Never mind.
It looks like this is where the people of Abyss leave their unwanted belongings. I didn't expect to find much, but there's actually plenty of gear we could salvage. I'm told we can take anything we can use, so it might be good to check on it now and again.
Okay. A witch / fortune teller. Let's see.
Could I trouble you?
What we got over here?
What was that? Pardon, but might you possibly be the Imperial Princess
Don't
herself?
get kidnapped on us.
I am. And you are Constance of House Nouvelle. I recall hearing of your disappearance. I never would have imagined you'd end up in a place like this.
Your presence is equally curious. What business could you have here? Don't tell me it was idle curiosity.
As I believe you are well aware, we were chasing after a suspicious individual.
Hey, new person. Want my advice? Don't wander too far off the beaten path. Abyssians like their privacy. If you go snooping around, there's bound to be trouble.
Snooping around is pretty
did I
much
introduce
my
myself?
whole
My name's
stick.
Happy.
You're not a holy knight, and you don't seem all that special. But you're certainly mysterious, wielding that hero's relic. Yeah, I've heard all about you. But I never figured I'd see you down here, chasing after someone and getting lost in the process. That's right. And so we're clear. The Ashen Wolf House isn't affiliated with the Officers Academy. Since we're not part of the Academy, it's really just in place for us.
Well, then you're not really a
Can't go
fourth
to the
house,
surface
are
either.
you?
We've all got our reasons. We're a unique bunch from all walks of life. Once you get to know us, I'm sure you'll love it here.
Okay. Is there anything else here? Oh, wait, yeah, there's the next.
Who knew an entire town was hiding beneath the monastery? And a secret fourth house to boot? Secrets upon secrets, so I'm just itching to know them all. I'm sure Rhea knows all about this place. Gods, how many secrets does that lady have?
They seem to like a chain kind of motif down here, don't they? That's the fashion aesthetic of choice, is it?
What do you think, Professor? This is a most unique town, is it not? Incredible, really, that those who face depression on the surface are able to find sanctuary here.
Yeah, they're probably turning into a second those who sliver. We should get the Holy Knights together.
Oh, not to say that there's no helping the situation in Fodlan. To do just that is our duty and our honor. Even so, I find the idea rather lovely.
I don't know. Just making sure I'm not missing anything.
What? Find someone else to bother. Whatever the heck you're selling, I'm not buying. Not a trader, huh? Sorry, my mistake. Most folks chatting down here are just pawning off stolen goods.
You don't say. So this is where all the crime, all the criminals hang out.
You're from the surface, aren't you? I bet
And you
you're real
indoctrinate your children to hate us.
My mom says surface people are the worst.
Okay. Abyss is where I offer my prayers to my gods. It is the only place. The goddess of Fodlan is not.
Up there, heathens. Yep, we gotta wipe this place
here is
out.
not
Oh
one
yeah,
of
look
my
at that.
gods either.
That is definitely an evil god. Yep. Alright, wipe this place out.
I offer offer my prayers here.
Get your
all the same,
pitchforks, get your
because
torches.
Abyss is where it is allowed.
Alright then. Those rusty things are just going to be iron weapons, I bet. But we'll check them.
We're all done here, boss. Oh, but more importantly, about your...
We'll discuss that another time. For now, tend to your mission. Don't worry. No one will die. We'll get everyone out safely. Once the trap is set, shift your focus to protecting the Abyssians. Just in case things go south.
We were literally just warned about snooping around. Let's snoop around!
Just heading off to ambush our attackers. You'll help with that, won't you?
Oh, does that mean your enemies are drawing near?
Very good. The scouts I sent to the surface
But
spotted
how
some
do we know
mercenaries.
that their enemies are our enemies? Maybe we're on the same team as the mercenaries. Let's go talk to the mercenaries and see their side of it. I mean, admittedly, their side is probably we got paid a whole bunch of cash to do this, but, you know, it's good to ask, just in case.
But it seems they've already found another.
This is bad. We've got to evacuate everyone from Abyss as quickly
The
as
mercenaries turn out to be led by Shamir. Surprise!
That won't be necessary. They'll be back soon.
Huh? Who?
Why do I have to go? No matter what we do, we're all just gonna die in the end anyway.
Ever the optimist.
But if we do nothing, we'll die a lot sooner. I assume the corridor is successfully camouflaged?
But of course, our decoy shall prevent those scoundrels from chancing upon our living quarters. Do note that I am the bait upon your hook. If we fail, I shall be left dangling in the wind. But it must be done, I fear. And so, I will most happily accept the starring role in this.
They're at the entrance. They'll be coming in from the east.
The east. Good. We're well placed. Go ahead and draw them deeper into Abyss, just like we planned. I'd like to know that myself. But first things first. We've got to make it through
Make
this
sure you
encounter.
catch some of them alive.
Launching small counterattacks on the surface won't accomplish anything. It could also earn us the scorn of the church, if it gets messy.
Yeah, also I don't approve random raids of the surface. Those aren't good. Don't randomly attack us.
That's why we have to lure the enemy underground before we take them out. I know the perfect spot.
Admit it, pals. You're knee-deep in this,
What do you
just
mean?
like us. There's no turning back
We're
now,
not
right?
knee-deep in anything.
Of course not. If there's any way we can help your cause, we won't turn our backs on you.
That's right. We will not stand idly by while danger befalls the innocent people of Abyss.
If we can capture the enemy, we can perhaps learn the reason behind their relentless attacks.
We always have a choice, but whatever.
How insensitive! Your lack of excitement stings.
So long as they're fighting with us and not against us, I don't care how excited they are. Let's get to
Alright,
it.
what do we got? Round 2.
Wow. An underground arena, huh? You sure know some great spots, Yuri.
I heard about this place from someone back in town. It hasn't been in use for a long time. I figured it could prove useful. So I spent some time clearing out the debris that was blocking the entrance.
It seems to be a revitalized ruin. Perhaps it was originally a reception.
I don't believe for a
Something
second that that guy cleared out a whole bunch of rubble blocking an entrance. He got other people to do it for him.
Perhaps. Honestly, all of Abyss feels like a ruin.
This place is magnificent. It is just spacious enough to contain my glory. I shall not hold back here.
Large, isolated. I wonder if it would be okay for me to sigh here.
If happy sighs, monsters come running. No, I'm not kidding.
I'm not sure what you could possibly mean by that.
I wish, Happy, but no. Absolutely no sign. And Constance, be glorious in moderation. Understood? This place is so big that if it collapses, all of Abyss will fall with it. The whole reason we're luring our enemies here is to avoid damaging Abyss. Don't lose sight of that.
I am well aware of our aim.
Sure, but that doesn't mean we can trust you to show restraint.
You as well? I cannot fathom why I am being treated in such a way. It is the duty of the nobility to preserve the people's safety. Do you truly believe that I would destroy Abyss in my efforts to save it?
Are you related to Lauren somehow?
That would cause trouble for Elfie too. If the underground collapses, he's the one who will have to answer for it.
You must know Alfred, yeah? He's a bigwig in the church, but a friend of Abyss.
No idea why they chose
He's the
this
one
spot.
who opened up this place to folks with nowhere else to turn. Folks like us. He gave us a home, a new life.
It is Ulfric himself who put forth the idea of establishing the Ashen Wolf House. Sadly, he faces opposition within the church, and so he cannot openly deploy the knights to aid us.
That means Alfric relies upon us to protect the people who live here. Us, and now you. I hope you're ready, Professor.
He was so good
We're
and
counting on
nice,
you.
he told you all to live underground, far away from the light of day, where things can collapse on your heads. I would trust this man.
You are a professor at the Officers Academy, are you not? You may not be our instructor, but I cannot think of a more fitting...
Seems like you're with us now. We'll owe you one.
Time to knock some sense into their thick skulls. They picked the wrong strangers to mess with.
Okay. To restore hit points, use a vulnerary. Thank you. Thanks for that tip. Yeah, good job with the loading screen tip. Alright, first things first, let's check. We have picked up a couple of rusty things, and yep, iron. But we already knew that. So, we have... I should have bought training gauntlets. Let's do that now. It's a good thing I saved some cash. So, let's see. Swords, spells. Yeah, okay. You can also use an axe. Isn't that interesting? That gives you a ranged attack. Very important. Okay, you're purely a spellcaster, I see. You could be given a lance. I need to see her stats. Whoa, what happened? They lost levels. They're level 20 now. Hey, wait a second. Wait a second. You literally sucked levels out of them? That's not right. Wow, look at this ability. That's pretty good. Much much better than armored blow, to be sure. Alright. What do we got here? I guess that gives me an extra healer? Anyway, you need hit points badly. You're never going to use rally resistance. Get that crap out of here. Alright, rally strength. That's good. Brawl avoid plus 20? Whoa! Nice. This guy is ridiculous. This guy is completely ridiculous. Rally Dex? I don't think that's gonna happen. I think I'd rather just have Dex. Hit points. Points can save your butt. So nobody gained any new skills or anything, right? Yeah, everybody's gonna be exactly the same now. It's just like, no, they don't do anything. Like, that's it. That's what you get. You get the special classes. Don't even think of joining into a different class. Yeah, I guess so. Rout the enemy. Okay. Alright.
Ah! I knew following those shady kids was a bad idea. This place is massive.
They actually fell for it. Let's get this done.
Other mercenaries are on their way.
What?
We left a nice little trail of crumbs for them to follow. We'll need to take them all out, or they'll just keep coming. Let's pull together.
Yeah, there's a reason people don't generally live in the underworld. There's a few places, though, and they're interesting. There's often stories involved. China had like an underground city that they built in case they ever got bombed. There's supposed to be a big bomb shelter or something, and then it had like everything. It's basically a full-on city, if I understand it right, and then people started just living down there. And the government was like, holy shit, how did this happen? This was supposed to be for... wasn't supposed to actually be used. Does this guy's thing recover as well? Probably not. Oh, jeez. So they're on a stage. They're performing. I see. I mean, honestly, this doesn't look like a whole lot of enemies, but they're even higher level than what we were dealing with last time. We're...
Battle.
I just don't know where the reinforcements are going to come from. There's 4 bridges they could come across.
I will prevail.
They can only come one at a time. I don't get an attack this turn, but you know what? It plugs a hole, and then I can just charge straight forward.
Stay focused.
Can I hit a little hard? Wait, yes I can.
Who, me?
Good. There we go. Just enough damage. Yeah, that was very likely to happen. But what can you do? Okay, now this guy... As long as I get someone here...
I'll give it my
I'm
all.
gonna go with the new tree.
I'll cut through.
They're gonna get off their dodge tiles and fight me on the dodge tiles now. So accuracy's pretty okay, but not good enough. Go for something you can probably hit. Nope.
Ready and willing.
I wish you'd mastered the archer class. I don't know how you ever got into this weird build, Claude. You're missing key abilities.
Sorry, but victory
The
is
DLC
mine.
is going out of their way to make my guys weaker so that these guys look more awesome by contrast.
Let me at him.
Well, let's see. A little more than that. Fine.
It'll be a shame to mar this pretty arena with a bunch of fresh corpses, but here goes.
Wow! Okay, that was unlikely.
Yep.
All right.
Sally forth!
At least it'll hit.
You'll not
Probably.
find it so easy to escape from the darkest depths of Garrick.
Darkest depths. No.
Sure thing.
Durable to me. Alright. Oops.
Peek.
Oh well. Another oh, you move after attacking. That's what the double move is. So you basically got the cavalry ability. Oh, okay. Alright. Accuracy.
You're a real pain in the neck, you know that? Nighty night.
Did you just accuse him of being a vampire?
Saw that coming.
Who's next?
Too slow. Try to keep up. How about this?
Oh, she's still holding a sword. Whoops. She's not good with those. Oh, he's just having a bad day. He can't hit anything. Horse Slayer isn't likely to come into play during this battle.
Over already. I must keep aiming higher.
Once again, it's not gonna happen.
I expected as much.
Unfortunately, this will be the last battle for now.
Think this through.
Someone's gonna have to. Oh, I just can't juggle people the way I want to. Fine. Just gonna have to go like this.
The fight continues.
His resistance isn't nearly what I'm used to. He's like in a completely different build too, from what I had. I had him more as a white mage. Whoa.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
I will prevail.
Send in another wave.
Try and stop me.
Hallelujah.
Let me at him.
Has that boost to his attack. Ah, Draining Blow. That's the one I never use. Okay, cool. He should miss. Darn. Would have been cool. Oh, he's got bolt. She's got bolting. Finish off the one.
I've been practicing that one.
So this Valkyrie class is a Dark Mage class. Very accurate. I don't know how much you can take though. Probably fragile. Oh. Constance is definitely fragile, so I guess we'll just leave it like this and see what happens.
Easy
Second
peasy.
one to walk up and attack. Yeah.
Of course I go down.
So what we need is
Sally forth.
you instead.
I shall rise, but your day is past.
Yep.
Let's see how they like this.
This is not his day. Well, at least he avoided something.
Battle.
Hey, he finally gained a level. Not the best of levels, but
Who, me?
something.
Be mindful.
That is that. We must all do.
Sure, pal.
I didn't know a single healing spell. Oh. Nor do you. Oh man.
Sure thing.
No biggie.
I will prevail.
I'll give it my all.
Just trying to get everyone towards the center.
Ready and willing. I'll cut through.
Stairs, as always, the nemesis of cavalry. Might as well pick this up.
Let me at him.
That's not who you attack.
That's how it goes.
Okay. Round two.
This can't be the place, can it?
More visitors already? Allow us to offer you a premature burial.
Damn rats! Out of the way!
Nothing particularly special that I can see. This battalion is worn out. I never find myself especially worried about their fortress knights. Slowly crawling along, restoring everyone. We have a very unlikely team here. I don't think this team is possible in the regular game.
Stay focused.
In fact, I'm positive it isn't. We've got 3 house leaders in it. Oh. Oh. Big gambit right here. Big blaze. You have a blaze as well. Only I had warp, I'm serious. Like, it would be so useful. Whatever I do, there's too many archers. I can't move forward.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Bolting turned out to be useful.
One step at...
You can take the arrows.
I'm impressed.
Go. Oh god, hit him anyway. Oh, these dodge tiles are not working for me. Come on, that guy's not even on a dodge tile. Why is our accuracy so shitty? Why is their accuracy constantly hitting? Ugh.
Think this through.
Well, how was that?
Don't you dare fizzle.
Don't forget who you're dealing with.
Highly effective.
I must steel myself. Is this a
Someone in need of repairs.
Use caution.
Maybe this time the dodge tile will actually work.
Acknowledge my contribution!
Easy peasy.
At this rate, I'm starting to wonder if this will even be playable. All of these horrible, horrible levels. Ah.
Predictable.
Okay. Go.
Each battle a chance to grow.
I was hoping the dog would be good.
Watch and learn.
Now comes the dangerous one. I think there's a third wave. Or this might be it. This could be it.
at all. I'm at my limit. As expected. We must all...
Can he take a arrow? Grab stuff. There's probably more enemies. I shouldn't doubt that.
I'm all sweaty. Don't
Okay, this has to be the last group, right?
How deep does this place go? I wonder if it's around here somewhere.
All we have here are your buddies' carcasses. Maybe you should turn around and go home.
Oh, that's not fair.
I will
They come into play attacking. That's not fair. We've been doing so good on the reinforcement stuff for most of the game. It's okay though, I can choose to spare one enemy and not have this trigger yet. That's a lot. Well, this is a lot of crap. Why is it that this guy could take down my super tough thing, no problems, but the moment he's mine, he's having trouble with every random enemy. Every random thug is suddenly stronger than he is.
Maybe.
I gotta start getting my stuff together. Shit. Ah. We'll just pull in so our men aren't exposed to random enemies ambushing us.
How deep is...
All we have here.
I don't see any purple spinklies. I don't think they're going to do another round after this. Is there any major thing that happens related to this? Because I'm thinking I'll just finish this later. Yeah. Oh, man. I think I'll just finish this later. I gotta get ready. And then tomorrow we can pick up with the next mission. I don't know. This just seems to be throwing a ton of crap at me.
Sally forth!
The mission. Yeah. I can't save. Wait, I can't save in battle. Shit. Well. I'll sort it out later. Alright. This battle that just keeps going and going. It's an endurance match. So. That's the save in battle. Yeah, as long as nothing happens. It should be fine. I'll finish that fight later, and then tomorrow we'll pick up wherever. Doing whatever. I don't know. Until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.